Say what? Moon Pearl starting up. Reaching for the switch, stand it up. What's up? Pioneers bumping me some Southside love. CDs in the deck, all controlled by a thug. Wood grain in my hand now, feeling good and fine. Swishers now split as I roll me a dime. Check the rearview mirror, see no cars pulling off. Full tank of gas, so you know I'm gonna be lost. Pick up the phone and I'm calling Colione to see where he be at. I might need another sack, and he got pillows, believe that, no doubt. Plenty niggas talk about how his shit so stout. Concentrate on the street, something tight at my feet. Can't forget, slow it down, hit the switch, son of a bitch. Bumping hard too, cause the bass from dead presidents shook the residents. Think I'm selling shit, but they scared of this. Lyrical miracle TV screen, nigga count green. Flexing as I slide on this lyrical ride.
185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way.
Wake up in the morning feeling straight as I brush my grill, stepping out the house. Crenshaw Mafia thuggin', stayin' real. Thuggin' while we druggin', we ain't loving none. You lemon lane, coward motherfucker, buster suckers. I ain't call no name. I don't give a fuck about no nigga tryna bump on me. Maybe he just hot, cause he ain't that nigga he claim he be. All up in the club, incognito, like he on the creek. Crenshaw Mafia stepping through this motherfucker super deep. Sipping on my wit, watching Cappuccino shake that ass. Pepper table dancing while I sip my wit from my glass. Fall up out the club, I'm so drunk I can barely walk. To them jealous suckers, think I'm slipping, fool, I got my yacht. Drop me on the corner, cut back to a down to switch the track. Serve a nigga for the 3, cause I got a shake pack. Bitch full of bricks in my hand, like the criminal mind. Trying to get my Chevy thing, creeping on them gold things.
185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way.
Never gonna R.I.D. to the E when a nigga like me be on. Never worried about player haters, and plus I'm down with the Colione. Family the G in the driver's seat, and me, I'm laid back in the other, smoking that weed that I got from Peter. He get down as a motherfucker, staying free above the as we roll. The G cooler than the ocean coast, bumping sounds in a European, sitting on 30s and foes. What do you know? We pulling up at Mickey D's and niggas in the parking lot, talking about random cracks or tweets of race. But not me, I got the munchies and I'm trying to feed my face. Offer extra value meal. I feel kinda woozy, but I'm still crunk, cause I'm from the south and ain't no better than ride clean. Full of bump in the trunk, smoking these niggas just like they a blunt. I would've seen, I was glad with my thugs, so much love as I slide on this lyrical rap.
185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way.
Crank it up, what the fuck, Bonneville, wood grain stern wheel. Ballin' up out of the south, by myself I'm looking for a kill. Made it right on 3rd, made it right at the light on Parkway. 185 was on the dash, I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. Through my rearview mirror, there's a nigga with some of that hoe shit. You know I match the gas and let his punk ass hear that shift kid. I'm knowin', I'm out it, like a player that's on that endo. And then you know it's fucked up when a nigga be loving that white hoe. Oh yes, I'm bumpin' CD for you cowards who don't know me. A killer from the south, bumpin' nothing but that Colione. Them busters got to bring it on. I'm constantly pushing up on the bill, trying to make it home. But first I slip, then I slide, hit my switches to the ride. Colione, taking you bitches on the lyrical ride.
185, 185, 185, 185, 185 was on the dash. I'm ballin' that thing the hard way. 185, 185.